Welcome to clickmyproject.com. Our project title is Secure and Efficient Data Transmission for Cluster-Based Wireless Sensor Network. We have to say about the abstract of our project. Our main aim to transmit the data from source to destination and secure and efficiently. We have to send the data to the destination in secure and efficient way through wireless sensor network. We have to perform the cluster formation of sensor and the source and the destination. We have to select any one of the source and the destination, and we have to analyze the data and we have to perform the trust authority. The trust authority generate the encrypted data based on IPS protocol and determine which sensors need to send the data to the destination. The destination is decrypted by using public key whenever we need to read. This data transmission based on cluster in wireless sensor network. In the IBS scheme, we have to implement the public key generation for secure data transmission. In order to, we have achieved the security, overhead and energy consumptions. Here the important part is the trust authority. The trust authority is a main person. We have to generate the encrypted data based on IBS protocol. We have to choose any one of the destination and also send the data. The data should be sent to must in a trust authority. The trust authority is a main part. We have to implement the IBS protocol and also analyze the sensor which is apt for our destinations. The sensor is made up of cluster formation. The cluster contains one or more sensor, and the trust authority analyze which sensor is used to send the destination a secure and efficient way. The sensor selection is based on input data and input data size, and input data size can be identified by trust authority, and the trust authority is the main part to implement IBS protocol. In our IBS protocol, the input data it can be used to generate the key generation. The key generation can be applied randomly. It's based on input data size, and the input data size, the key generation is a public key. In the public key, the key should be sent to sensor, and the sensor and with the encrypted data, the destination can read the encrypted data. Whenever we have to decrypt the data, we have to read. Then we have to show about the flow diagram of our processor. First of all, we have to create the sensor node. The sensor node is must for cluster and cluster formation and the chosen for the trust authority, and then create the source and destination node. How much we have contain source and destination, and also select the source and destination. The data should be sent from where to where, and apply the source message. The source message is here input data. We have to choose a file for us a source message, and then the source message is sent to trust authority. The trust authority apply the IBS protocol. Then our IBS protocol, the public key generation, and the public key generation is verification and data transmit to the destinations. Now we have to run our project. This is our home page to run the file. Then click this image. First we have to create the sensor and sensors and destination creation. We enter any one of this text file how much we want to source and destination node, and click the node creation. The node is successfully created for source and destinations. Is a node info. The how much the source will be contained. The source node contain 5 and destination contain 7. And now we have to select the node where the data should be sent. after successfully selected the source and destination task, then we have to select the task. The source and destination detail. The total source node is 5 and total destination node is 7. Your source node is selected source node is source 1 and your destination node is destination 4. And we have to select the task. Now we have to select any one of the file from SRC and click the data set. We have to select any one of the data set and click. We have to your node creation. The data should be sent from source 1 to destination 4 and click the next button and view your file content. The file is a message from the file that can be sent to the destination in secure and efficient way and click the file upload button. Your file is sent to destinations. But actually the file is sent to the trust authority. The trust authority apply the IBS protocol and apply to analyze the sensor where to send the destinations and click file analysis. The file type, the file name is and file size and file type and the file length and click the IBS protocol. The encrypted file is created. The encrypted file is created based on public key generation. Now we use the AES encryption for this IBS protocol. Now the encrypted file is created successfully. The key generation is a public key for each encrypted input file is randomly generated based on file size and upload into DB. The key information is successfully stored on our database and click apply sensor. Now we have to create the sensor node, cluster based sensor node and create. The sensor node is successfully created and then we have to click the send cluster 1 distance and cluster 2 distance and click cluster formation. The original sensor will be go into cluster 1 and cluster 2 based on cluster formation with based on distance and then we have the sensor name cluster and the distance will be print on this text areas and then we have to click the analyze sensor which cluster is apt for to send the data through the sensor to destination. Now we have to identify the cluster 2 is best for is an intermediator for send the data from source to destination. In cluster 2 we have sensor 2 and sensor 4 sensors and click the next button. The sensor group will be contained in cluster 2 the overall sensor group, but we have to go to sensor 2 and sensor 4. Now we have to transmit the data. Our data is transmitted successfully to the destinations. The destination frame, the source node is sensor source 1 and destination node is destination 4 and the key is and file name. All the information is go to destination node. Now decrypt the file using the public key from the trust authority creations. Now the decrypted file is successfully created and now we have to calculate the execution time for performance evaluations. Now click performance. We have the encrypted time and decrypted time and encrypted cost and decrypted cost and the overall cost. This is used for efficiency. The security is applied by IBS protocol and efficiency is based on this our report. Now click the graph 1. The graph 1 is based for comparison graph for encryption and decryption for execution result. And then graph 2 provide the cost for encryption and decryption. And now graph 3. Graph 3 is comparison graph for different protocols. The leech protocol, IBS protocol and IBS. This provide the comparison of IBS is improved from other protocols. Thank you.